My name is Tessa Walker, and I am the choir director at Seneca Valley High School here in Germantown, Maryland. This year we were invited back to the celebrations of the season for 2021. We were excited to give the students an opportunity to be out in the world. We still at that time were kind of working up to performing again, so it was one of our first opportunities to be out in public and be able to sing for people in real life and not virtually. And they performed a couple numbers from their winter showcase that was coming up. And at Celebrations of the Season 2021, Tula was also performing, and my students fell in love with her just by sight. And unbeknownst to us, Tula actually watched some of our set. My students took pictures with her, and she was so kind to them and so sweet. And I was about to walk out the door and was stopped. And Tula basically asked, "Hey, I loved listening to your students, and we're coming back on April 24th, would you be interested in, having them perform on my show then?" And I just knew that my students would be ecstatic if I told them. So the very next day, school day, I said, "Did you have a great time? You remember Tula?" "Yeah, we were totally got some pictures." "Well, Tula wants you to perform with her on," and they were so excited. So of course that was a big yes. The kids cannot wait. I don't know how much Tula wants me to give away, but they're going to do a musical number at the end of the show and a Disney medley at the beginning. I love that we are developing and growing a relationship with BlackRock. One of my main points of interest as the choir director is getting the students involved in the community. It's a beautiful facility, and as performing arts students, this should be something that they are aware of and should feel welcome here and come visit during shows that they're on or not on. I would love for the community of Germantown to know that this is a hub for them to see Seneca Valley students thriving and growing and presenting their very best. So that's a very, very strong motivation for me as the choir director, for sure. I hope they love us. I mean, we're just there to have a great time. I know the kids are very excited. We were just talking about, silly things like attire, and the kids were like, "Well, we have to be flashy. We have to make sure that we're appropriately dressed for our drag show." And so, they're so invested in doing a good job, and obviously this is a new experience, and that's amazing for them. I'm just hoping that they see the love that the kids have for music and sharing it with others.